Hello everyone, welcome back to the workshop on this beautiful weekend. This is Sunday afternoon, and this morning when I went to the flea market or car boot sale, whichever way you want to see it, I had an absolutely epic bonanza. I got all of this lot here for around about £6. It was just amazing because there was quite a few guys there selling stuff like 3 for £1, would you believe, and I'll show you which stuff I got 3 for £1 in a moment or two. I've got a little tool maker's clamp here, that's the second one of these I've got. I've got a couple of monkey wrenches. This is one of my favourites, this little teeny tiny little pipe wrench here. I've got a brace, I've got a very stiff pair of pliers, a couple of footprint wrenches. This is interesting, I don't know what these are all about. Anyway, let's have a closer look, and let's start with these rather oily King Dick wrench, and it does actually have King Dick stamped in it just here, but it's very fine and you can barely make it out. It's very oily, very filthy. 4-inch, little tiny one, very nice indeed this one. It runs, as you can see, it's just really filthy, quite nice, and I don't know why, but it's got 7 stamped on it in the end here. I don't know what that's all about, but yep, it's 7. It's quite a nice one, that one. How old it is, I've no idea yet. What else have we got to look at then? Got an unbranded pair of pliers. Very stiff indeed. I got these with these, the little King Dick. I got these CK monkey wrench here. They're for install from an old guy. 3 for £1, very nice indeed. So I've no idea what make these are at all, but so they are very stiff indeed. You can barely move them, so they're going to need a damn good oiling up. From another stall for 50p, I've got these. Whether there's some sort of gas fitting pliers, I don't know. They should polish up quite nicely, I reckon, guys. They've also got an interesting bit in the end of the jaws here. Very similar to my Negisaurus pliers, as you can see. They've both got a similar idea at the end of the pliers. Don't know what that's all about, I'm sure, but I know what it is on the Negis, but what it is on these I really don't know. So they were 50p. There was some lady, I guess she must have been selling her husband's kit. I got this and this for £1. These 50p each. That's a very nice, as you can see, tool maker's clamp, I think. Very nice tool maker's vice. Quite a nice little bit of kit, I like that one. This here you may remember from another one of my videos out there where I actually destroyed the thing. This one actually works quite nicely, so I'll be giving this one a proper go without destroying it. Got 2 more auto wrenches or monkey wrenches for my collection. This one runs not too bad at all. The jaws have had some stick over the years, they're going to need sorting out. The little pin is backing itself out a little bit here. CK the brand on this one. This little fellow here I bought, what did I get this with now? Oh, I can't remember, but I got it with something else anyway for £1.50, and I can't think what it was now, but I got it with something else anyway. And might have been those pliers, those stiff pliers actually. This is a Snail brand, as you can probably see right there. It's a little bit on the stiff side, this one, but it does actually run quite nicely. God, it's very stiff actually, doesn't want to go at all. Blimey, I must have been thinking about this one. But yeah, so that's another couple of monkey wrenches then. Got another 9-inch footprint wrench here. This one's in very good nick apart from the rust all over it. It has the pivot pin missing, but that's no big deal at all because I made another one up at the same time as I made one for my other 9-inch pipe wrench. This one's not had the battering like the other ones had, but I'll just have to tap this hole out here to get my new pivot pin in. As you can see, it's not in too bad a condition at all, really. Quite nice. And then I found this really dinky and really quite nice tiny little 8-inch pipe wrench here. This one's by Walco, I believe. Walworth, not Woolworths, but Wall, W-A-L Worth. This came all the way from the United States. It would appear that the patent number suggests they started to make these from about 1928, 1929, so gives you a rough idea of how old this little fella is. It's just really grubby, but it works quite well, as you can see. There we go, so that'll clean it really nice. I like that. I've been after a little pair of Stilson style pipe wrench for a while, and I like this one. This is really nice. £1 on that one then. One of the stalls I visited had 50p each, or 3 for £1. So I looked in he had 2 boxes full of tools, and I looked in there and I looked at him and I said, everything here is 3 for £1, is it? He said, yep, take your pick. I'm like, really? So I picked up this very nice brace here. I think this is John Shaw and Sons. The little handle here is a little bit on the stiff side of things, so that'll need sorting out. Otherwise it works quite nicely. That's massive, look at that. Also from the same stall, 3 for 50p, 3 for £1. This very nice 12-inch footprint wrench. Been after a larger one. This one's beautiful. No damage to the teeth at all. It looks like it's hardly been used. It's still got its original pivot pin in there, as you can see. It's just filthy, absolutely disgusting it is. Really grubby and horrible, grotty. But I'm sure I can clean that up. Even if I have to take it to work and put it in the parts washer at work, I'm sure it'll clean up very nicely. And then I've got this thing here. What on earth is this thing all about? I really haven't got a clue. It's got what appears to be like an Allen key wrench on the end here. You've got a screwdriver here as well. You've got gripping place here, large one there and there, and it appears to have like a gripping section just here as well on the jaws. I mean, that's not bad for 30p, is it, guys? Come on. If you happen to know what this is used for, I think the manufacturer's name is just here. I think it's something like what is it now? Womag or something. It looks like Womag in there. And then just here we have like a G or a C or something. Womag, C, G, whatever that might be. There we go. Well, what it was all about, I haven't a clue. Yeah, I was really pleased to get this lot for £1. I just couldn't believe it. I mean, I was looking for one of these fellas because I have this auger thing here. This is an adjustable auger. I can't remember the just off the top of my head at the moment. I can't remember the proper name for it. But if I find out what it's called, I'll stick it down the bottom there. But yeah, so I hadn't got anything that would drive something like this. So I've been looking out for one of these for quite some time now, and I was expecting to pay maybe £2 or £3 for one of these at the boot sale. I have seen them in one of the charity shops last year, and they wanted £8 for one. So this lot for £1 was an excellent bargain. It really was, especially when I wanted something like this little fella here and this thing. So if you know what this is used for, please let me know, guys. As I was heading back to the car with this lot in the backpack, it was starting to get really heavy. I've actually weighed all this lot this afternoon, and it turns out I was carting around about, I think it was 5.5 kilograms, or about there 11 pounds in weight, something like that there. It's an awful lot of weight to carry around in a backpack, I can assure you, especially when you've got a dodgy back like I have. But I was really pleased with today's Bonanza tool haul. Very nice indeed, this lot. So interesting to see how well these things work. I've never had one before. You know, I bought one before, if you remember, and blew it to pieces. Not a bother for what they cost. Yep, look at that lot, guys. Very nice indeed. I'm really pleased with this lot this week. I had a real good time of it all, and it was a lovely sunny morning as well. So there were lots of vendors and lots of buyers all wandering about. Had a real good time. I love going through toolboxes, looking at boxes of tools, toolboxes, looking for stuff. As I say, I've been after one of these for quite some time now, this sort of size. It's the smallest one I've got. Yep, more monkey wrenches for my collection. My late father had one of these brace and bits, as he called it, because he'd have the selection of bits to go with it. But that is really nice, a little teeny tiny little King Dick. Nice, like that. Alrighty, guys. Hope you enjoyed this look at my Bonanza tool haul. Absolutely epic. As I say, I think if I remember rightly, I spent all of about £6, something like that there on this lot here. It was getting a little bit heavy on the way back to the car, but it's a good job I didn't have to walk all the way home with it. That's all I can say. Alright guys, as I say, if you happen to know what these things were used for, I'd be very interested to find out, because I haven't got a clue. They just look really nice. They may be some sort of, I don't know, gas fitting pliers or something. Don't know really. But yep. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this look at the tool haul here from the flea market or car boot sale. And I should be going again in a couple of weeks' time, I believe. So hopefully we'll have some nice weather then, and I can get a load more stuff. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching, thanks for coming over, and I'll catch you laters.